browning some onions for my mama's famous steak and onions. But I'll show you how to make that later. Let's go into my living room. I've got some important stuff to show you. Follow me. That's much better. Now, I want to tell you the reason I invited you into my lovely living room here. It's because I noticed something very interesting in one of my favorite literary works. And I'm sure it's one of yours too. Beowulf. Now, we all know the story of Beowulf, but just to recap, here's a little summary. So as you know, Beowulf kills the monster Grendel, and then in the second part, Grendel's mother wishes to avenge her son and get revenge. So she plots to kill Beowulf, but she doesn't succeed. She ends up dying. Now, I was trying to think, what story is similar to that? And it's been on my mind for such a long time, and finally it popped into my head. And no wonder, because, well, you know just how much I love musicals. West Side Story. That's right, West Side Story. Sorry, forgot my tea. Anyway, let's talk about the story of West Side Story. So, the story goes a little something like this. It involves two rival gangs, the Jets, the American gang, and the Sharks, which is the Puerto Rican gang. Now, the leader of the Jets' name is Riff, and the leader of the Sharks' name is Bernardo. Bernardo's sister, Maria, ends up falling in love with Riff's best friend, Tony. Anyway, a big fight is about to happen, and Tony used to be a member of the Jets, so Riff asks if Tony will fight, and Tony says no, but for some reason is persuaded to go and ends up going. Now, at this fight, Riff and Bernardo end up getting in a huge knife fight. Yes, they pull out their switchblades and try to stab each other. Well, Bernardo ends up stabbing Riff, and you know, Tony naturally wants to get revenge and avenge his best friend, so he picks up that switchblade and stabs Bernardo. Now you can see why I thought this was a similarity. Yes, the revenge story. Just how Grendel's mother tried to get revenge on Beowulf for killing her son, Tony gets revenge on Bernardo for killing his best friend, Riff. Well, what's the moral of this story? Violence doesn't solve problems. Anyway, let's get back into that kitchen to check on those onions. They're probably brown enough by now.